right. Good afternoon. I'm in Indiana. We back at it again. Got another cooking video today. I'm cooking on 18 wheels. And yes, I'm cooking all this in a semi truck. I'm letting them tell you that it can't be done. I do this to save money. Cut back on my costs because, as we know, food out here on this road is ridiculous and expensive. So today what we got a little broccoli. Got my rice. Got my seasons right here. Got a little sweet baby Ray. Got my chicken. And I got me a little bit of spinach. Alright. I got my pots and stuff. And I got my air fryer. So alright. Let's get everything cracking. I'm about to season this meat up and start getting this party started. Alright, it's time for me to season this thing on up. Put with different various types of seasons on my meat to get my little chicken wings together and get them all seasoned so I can throw them on in this air fryer so I can pull them out later and put me a little barbecue sauce. Sweet Baby Ray has always been my favorite. Before then it was probably like Kraft or something like that, but when I was a kid it was Sweet Baby Ray. Get that foil. This foil trick, well, I discovered it late. I used to use a little grate inside and it used to be messy. I hated cleaning that thing up, but boy, the foil situation worked. Get a little extra olive oil in there. Switch that boy on around. Here we go. Let that thing heat on up. I pretty much let it do the 350. I put it on bake more than I do air fry. And once you season that meat up, get it on in there. Come on. There you go. I could have seasoned a little heavier, but I don't like too much heavy seasoning. And you let them go. Now it's time for me to get my little stove. Now in this part of this video, in another section, I kind of messed up. I somehow recorded this thing in slow motion. I don't know how I ended up pulling that off, genius, but I did. So I had to speed this frame up and it still turned out slow. But I got this camping stove. I talked about it in a couple of my videos. This thing, one of the best things I ever had, brought into the truck and needed. It saves me. Oh, let's see how the chicken doing. Flip them boys on over. I should have got a pack with the fatter, thicker chickens. These are like the normal size chicken, I guess, before they inject it with all kind of crazy stuff. But they did shrink up a little bit more. They were little itty bitty little things, like how you would get at the club, little tiny little wings now. So now that we got that going, here we go with that slow frame again. I sped it up, but y'all, it is what it is. But I guess it makes for good video. Got to get your water in there because I'm finna break these veggies down. Finna throw that broccoli in there, throw that spinach in there, and I'm gonna soften them down just a little bit, cook them down enough. Put a little seasoning on it because I like my veggies to have almost like a stir fry kind of feel, or I kind of like them a little more on the softer side. I don't like them too heavily crunchy. Oh Lord, this slow frame. Here we go. That's how I feel looking at this. It looks faster to y'all, but believe me, it's a slow frame. Throw a little bit of that spinach in there. I try to keep the spinach because I like to have my salad with just spinach. I'm not a big lettuce salad fan. I like a little more on the spinach side. It works better for me. Okay. Let that cook down for a while, put the top on that, and now we get to this rice. Love this little Instant Pack Uncle Ben's. It works out perfectly for me. I've eaten various flavors. I mix with ground turkey, it's great. So I get this in the pot. The package says something about a certain amount of water, but I don't have no teaspoon in here, so I do it like the old school. I just throw a couple little drops in there, stir it up, and hope for the best. Because I needs to get me a teaspoon measuring cup. I just have the big cup. Stir that up. Now on this here, I did cook it a little long. I had to catch it because that sucker was sizzling when I took that pot off of that thing. It was just a sizzling. Now look here, yeah, my favorite, Sweet Baby. Now I kind of rushed these a little bit because I was in a rush with the video. I threw them on. Normally I get it all over the chicken and take a little fork and spread it and flip them and all that, but being fast, I was hungry, I was on lunch break, they was unloading my truck, and I rushed to get this thing together. I mean, it still was good at the end, but rushing, it wasn't the thing. I should have just let it cook and took my time. Now this thing is sizzling. You'll see my face once I get to stirring and see it. Look at that. Look at my face. Oh, yeah. I like to get this shit stuck to the pot. I wasn't even paying attention. It's my fault. But I caught it though. It worked out just right. I did catch it. I love these Uncle Ben's little instant pack. This saves me so I don't have to go through the full boiling of water and all that. Because that's how I usually normally do my rice. I will boil it in a pot. Alright, y'all, let's plate up. Get a little bit of that old rice. Yeah. Throw a little bit of more veggies on there. Try to keep a little bit of a balanced meal if I can. And get 3 of these baby, I stress the baby chicken wings. These 3 little ass little chicken wings. But I guess it's fine. I don't need to gain no more weight than I have on me, so I guess these 3 chicken wings gonna work out. And there you have it. Rice, veggies, chicken wings, barbecue chicken. Look at that, don't burn yourself now. And yes, it was good.